Alright everybody, today is February 7th, 2021, and as always, welcome back to Southeast South Dakota. So it's about the 2-week mark since I posted my last update video. Like I said before, there's nothing going on this time of year, so I just figured I'd stick to a 2-week schedule for every update video until we get ready to go back in the field this spring. This week I'm showing you what all has happened to the 4760 since you've last seen it 2 weeks ago. So last week it was taken into the dealership to get some work done on the power steering. We had some hoses underneath the cowl that ran underneath the cab that we couldn't get to, that were just leaking from old age. So 4760 had that replaced on it. I was going to do a video on putting the cab kit in, but Grandpa actually put it in this past week. I think it was like Wednesday or something like that, and he's been running the heater to kind of finish it up. So the cab kit's done. I do have some video footage from tearing it down, so I'll put that in this video to kind of make it longer. So I'll show you the cab kit today, and I also have something to talk about on the 7R for the spring, so that'll be towards the end of the video. But without further ado, let's get into the teardown video, and after that I'll show you the cab kit. We'll be doing a lower cab kit on a 1993 John Deere 4760. It's only got 3,300 hours, but this foam has disintegrated. So we're gonna do the lower cab kit today. We won't glue it in because it's too cold, but it's that pre-fit foam. Okay, so today we got most of the foam out on the lower part of the cab. There's still quite a bit to do yet. We still got to do the posts and the shifting pattern. It has these 2 screws here holding it in, and both of them are rusted on, so let's figure out how to get that off to get the rest of the foam. But you know, once all this crap gets out of here, it won't look too bad, and then we'll just glue the foam pieces in and it'll look just like it came out of the factory, just like the rest of the tractor. So it's kind of dark in here. I wish I could have better lighting, but it's about 0 degrees right now with -10-degree wind chill, and obviously the 47 is not going to start because it hasn't been plugged in, and there's no reason to just pull it outside for a video, put it right back in. So we're just going to go through the cab today with this light here, and I'm going to kind of show you everything that's happened in the interior right now. Okay, so this is the new interior on the 4760. Kind of looks factory now, which is good. So as you can see here, Grandpa said there are a few wrinkles like here and here, but that's nothing terrible. And all along here, this side piece is replaced. What he all did to this was, it was a whole lower cab kit, and then the posts were put in. So that's all that's been done to the tractor. There's also a new cowl put on, and the top foam piece in the cab, which that's not in here right now because it came unglued. But yeah, so this is all the foam in the cab. Everything's been done. It's looking pretty nice now. Looks factory. Even the warning labels look good. Headliner never needed anything to begin with. All the posts are in, looking minty fresh. That's good, that's good. And a new cowl on there too. So this thing is starting to look like its old self again. Now there are a few things in here. If you do cab kits for a living, or you're more professional at it, you're probably gonna get triggered when I show you these things. But so for this shifting pattern, as you can see, it's got some damage here, and that is from a drill. And the reason that we were using a drill on this is because the screws to hold this in were completely rusted through all the way to the outside. Nothing would work. They were steel, or they were hard enough on the outside to be rusted all the way, but the tops of them were soft metal, so they just stripped right away. The drill wouldn't work. We had some extra bits and tools that should have helped get them out, but they didn't do anything, so had to drill them out. And then he drilled a couple new holes, and now we have it bolted in. So that's probably going to trigger some people, but honestly, it doesn't look too terrible. Now the other thing that's going to trigger some of you guys is this piece is out right now because, like I said, the foam pad started to unglue from the air filter piece. And the thing about that foam pad, if you've already seen it in the first video I did on this tractor, that foam pad is dark brown compared to the rest of this cab. And the reason for that is we got the whole lower cab kit and this upper pad from the previous owner of this tractor. This previous owner actually bought that cab kit and he never put it in. And what happened was he had a 4450 that he also had to buy some pieces for to put in the cab, and he mixed them up when he sent them to us. So we actually have a 4450 piece that goes up here. So it's a different color, but when you get in, you're never looking up there. So to us, it doesn't really matter. The 4760 also had some new batteries put in, so this light is a lot brighter, and everything, just everything in general is a lot brighter on the front with the lights and everything. So this tractor's coming together pretty well. The last things that have to be done to this is fuel filters got to be replaced. There's one more filter in the cab, and then those two back floodlights still don't work, so we got to fix that. But those are the only things left on this tractor, and then I think it's ready to go. Come March, we're gonna be hauling everything that we have left, and we'll just be filling the cart while the truck's gone, and then when the truck comes back, fill it and switch positions. One guy drives the truck in, comes back, takes over for the cart. It'll kind of be a nice trade of jobs there. So this 4760 will be seeing some use within the next month now. Now the other thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the 7215R, which this is our planting tractor if you've been around for the last couple of years. The 7800 was the planting tractor up until 2019. That was the first year we had this tractor on the planter. Now this tractor was a planting tractor before we got it. I think it was on a 16 row and it had auto steer. And Grandpa never had any intentions to go into auto steer or anything like that because we don't run a huge operation, so it's not really necessary for us. However, we have a sprayer that gets hired out and does the spraying, and they use auto steer, so those skip rows, they're not always even, and with that auto steer they still run over some corn rows. So anyways, for those of you who don't know, I am a student at South Dakota State University up in Brookings, South Dakota, and my major is precision agriculture, and I've been taking a couple precision ag classes recently, and we recently started working with auto steer, and it's Raven auto steer, but it's basically the same, just cheaper. And that kind of got him interested in auto steer. So what he did is he bought a globe and a monitor for the 7R, and we will have auto steer this next planting season, so that'll help the sprayer out quite a bit with the straighter rows. Now I believe he bought a 6000 globe, but we're only doing SF1, just the basic down and back, because all of our fields are pretty square and that's all we need. So it'll be a 6000 globe with the SF1 and then a 4240 touchscreen monitor. That's going to be pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to making those videos, and I hope you guys are looking forward to that too, because I'm pretty excited about this. Well, that's it for this week's video, so I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully we have another update by then. I don't know what's going to be going on, but we'll just see what time brings along, and we'll go from there. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.